I'm coming to this realization, there's that cliche about, you don't really understand what your parents are talking about until you become a parent or you get that age or whatever, right? And I lived in the city, in different cities, but I lived in the city, wherever we were at, for most of my adolescent life until I hit high school, which was a big culture shock to live in the suburbs. And I always thought about it how hard it was for me to adjust. And now, as I'm a parent and making decisions about my child's future and where we put her and everything, it's really hitting me how hard it must have been for my parents as well, which is something I just really never considered. So this poem came out of that. The archway above the door of my daughter's new school says something in Latin about hard work and leadership, but nothing about the tuition fee required to walk through it. The school is only new to us, as it has stood without us or people that look like us for decades. And this is what my wife and I do with our hard work and leadership and the ransom we have secured for it. We grease the rails for my daughter because this is what you do when you are black with sufficient income at jobs where you suffer through being in the minority. You send your daughter to the better school where she will suffer through being in the minority. But they love us here. They love the shirt and tie I pick as armor to wear when I drop my daughter off. And they love the locks that twist down my wife's back like culture they can point out to investors. Your family is adorable. Would you mind posing for this picture? We're redoing the flyer for the school this year. Can we put you on the cover? William, come meet Ted. Shake his hand. Now Ted can say he has 2 black friends. See the community we're building. See how we have tamed the wild dogs. I bet you haven't heard one bark since you got here. We can't guarantee they won't get hungry if you leave. Give us your daughter. She was too smart to stay at that old school anyway. God bless the child who can see the dogs replaced with jackals. God bless the child who can endure the purgatory that her parents delivered her to. The hallways are lined with promises and well wishes, but the classrooms bear her as a symbol. She is progress they have bought. We have bought into this as better, where the word diversity is a skeleton key for every conversation. Have we gentrified our daughter? Have we made her body a neighborhood that is too expensive for her to live up to? Have we bent the curve toward us or bent her into a box called other? Or is this the bourgeoisie that can hide its fangs? The one that learned not to eat a fresh kill in public. The predator with manners and best intentions.